You have someone who's interested in a website and you want to send them a quick design example of what that website might look like for them. Well, I've created a skill where you can grab something really quick, a website, a design, whatever, and you can turn that into a website for minimal tokens, and you can send that to them or send them a version of that so that way they can check it out. I'm going to walk you through my whole process. I'm going to show you the skill I created for this, and I'm going to show you how I would go about sending that to them, because these are cold leads or kind of warm leads. You talk to them, they could be cold as well. And it's just like, hey, this is kind of what I've made for you. Have a look. If you want it, a couple grand and it's yours. We can come forward from there. So I'm showing my whole thing here, and this is an example. So this is someone I found with an older website. You can see it's not super special. And we're just going to do this really easily. Now, the one thing I have found is there's a lot of these people who pay for Yellow Pages, and they do such a poor job, Yellow Pages, of handling clients in general, and they charge a lot. So anyone with this Yellow Pages thing on here, I don't know what it's like in most of the states, but whatever that happens to be for you guys in your local area, huge opportunity, because these guys, they're just a big company. They don't treat these guys exceptionally well. They charge them a lot for what they get, what they actually receive. And it's a big opportunity for you to take advantage of them. So, of Yellow Pages, not your clients. Guys, none of that. We are here to make money. We're here to play along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to CD into the drive where I actually keep all of my projects, which is just my external disk. And then in there, I'm going to go mkdir, and I'm going to go sign website. And then I'm going to go cd sign website. And now that I'm in there, now I'm going to go Claude. And this is for whatever you're using, but dangerously skip permissions. And now Claude's never been in here, so this is fine today. What we're going to do is turn this into something completely different. So the skill that I have is, it's called WordPress Next.js. This is a premium skill to my school community for paid members. I also have a bunch of free skills. I'll probably be showcasing one of those as well, but we'll walk through it. So I'm going to grab this. Here is the website URL. I just want you to grab the main service offerings and information, and then going to give you some other websites to help inspire a more modern and sophisticated design language for this site. So now I gave it the site. I've said, hey, have a look at the site. Just collect the information we need. Once we have the information that we actually need from the site, we're going to go about making a better version of this site for the client. The client also, when I went in there and chatted with them, and this is with anything, I was just like, hey, how do you feel about your current website? How do you feel about your current advertising? Is there anything you'd like to do or see or understand about your website? Could I answer some questions about your website for you? Could I answer some questions about anything for you and just kind of get that handled? And you can come across as someone who is trustworthy and knows what they're talking about, because you can just kind of answer these individual questions for them. So it went through, and because we're going to be pitching the client a little bit and it's collected some data on this, this is what it's all collected. And I'm going to say, I want you to save the key of this website as its own document so that we can share feedback with the client future. When after we're done this, we're going to send this information to the client with that data. That's a bit of a play. Then we'll say, oh, what's the next step? And I think what the next step is going to be, you mentioned some inspiration websites. So what I did was I went on webflow.com and I looked up signage websites, because these are a sign company. And this is also what I'm going to do. I'm going to combine this with some real estate stuff. So I really like this website, so I really don't like this website. We need to find better websites. So best website designs. I think there's some in the Awwwards here. Let's have a dig through here. Now, part of this is you need an idea for a site to feed into it. Find something that's kind of fun, because whatever you end up sharing is how it's going to come across. And that's kind of a big deal, right? This is your first impression of these people. So I'm going to give it some information about what the client told me. And let's keep hunting. Yes. Now I'm going to say, how do I find some of these. I'm not finding a lot that I really like here that'll work with this. This is pretty cool. So what we're doing is we're just hunting down some inspiring designs that we can use to help us with this. Because the more we can find, kind of the easier all of this gets. Let's go real estate listing. This is kind of cool. Very visual heavy, pretty awesome. What else can we find? A lot of this is just researching, figuring out. There we go, signage. Here we go. This isn't signage websites. This is just signage in general. Well, that's fine. This is kind of the coolest one so far. This one keeps jumping out at me. Oh, it scrolls through that. This is kind of cool. We'll go with this one. Mobbin. It's pretty simple and it's probably pretty fun for them. So we're gonna go with this. I found some websites that I want to build this homepage from. So the goal is to just build a homepage and see if the client likes it and would like to update their site. So there's one, and also like this. So let's give it those. Now it's going to go through, it's going to pick these apart a little bit. Oh, here's the website. Good stuff. Here's what he's pulling. Massive editorial serif, black and cream, neutral palette, alternating light dark sections for rhythm, 3-column, founder vision with quote, sticky nav, dark footer, big closing, nothing feels cramped. Yes. And also I want you to collect images from Pexels API, whatever you need that doesn't currently exist on their site. So because you guys are monsters, I'm going to open this in another. I'm gonna grab this API key here because I don't need everybody assaulting my poor little API key. And once this gets the good read on it, oh, my poor tummy is cooking. The tummy is reading. Now it is setting up the project. It's going. I'm just waiting for my thing to get out of the way. Now, if you are curious, guys, you can use the Pexels. Pexels has a free API key, which you can give to Claude or whatever you happen to be working with. And I'll add this link in the description below. It's also available in my school. But this is a thing where it can just go on to Pexels and it can find pictures, videos, whatever it wants that are already free and load those into whatever you're doing, because it can be a pain. I know there is value in creating your own photography and all that kind of stuff, but it's not necessary all the time. Sometimes you just need some good basic images to fill up a space, and that can be enough. So let's get this going and let's see how it goes. It's just hunting patterns and making it happen. Now, this is based off a skill. There will be other skills in here, which I will show you. All of these skills, some of them are free in my school. Some of them are paid in my school. And if you do pay, you also get a free one-on-one each week with myself while I go through, train you to do anything that you are trying to do. If you want to run a business like myself in web design, advertising, email, any of that stuff, I will literally train you how to do that. Super premium one-on-ones is 99 bucks a month, and the middle is, I think, 45 bucks a month. You get a lot of the tools on the free. You get more tools in the medium, and you get all of the tools plus super tools if you're in the premium section. And that's just because I put a lot of work into these skills, and literally you just have to pick a skill, plug it in, and it will answer whatever you're trying to do. You want to build a full website, all you have to do is throw up a skill. And I'm always updating these skills. Every time I do another build, these skills get stronger and better. That's the play, right? That's what we're here for. I'm excited to see what this comes up with. I just want to check something quick here. I'm also working on my site, because here's the site that I also built for myself. Obviously, this is my own. This is Zio Ads. This is a completely vibe-coded website for all intents and purposes. Everything is here. You can see even at the top, there's this progress bar, little slice of life, kind of fun bits and bobs. My team is there, the culture, the contact, the portfolio. This is something that I've been kind of expanding on. SEO strategy, Google ads drive 1.2 million in direct bookings. Like, this is all work that I do. These videos are just for fun because, yeah, not like other people. Let's see what it came with. Okay, this is the new website. This is pretty cool. This is it. It's just building it, and you found a couple websites that we liked, and now we've built something completely unique. Skill that I have is in my school. Let's see how this goes. I'm pretty pumped. It's looking really good. And in 10, 20 minutes, and we now have well, we're just getting up to the point where we're going to have like a full website kind of that we can send off to the client. And if they want it, we can build it for them. And most of the work is actually already done, because from here, the main design is completed, and kind of we want to get the client approval on it too. We just move forward, right? So that's the big win. And you know what? Now we have this. We could actually find a bunch of sign companies and do a bunch of cold calls and be like, hey, do you want an updated website? Like, how do you feel about that? Yeah, it's cooking. Now, sometimes when you try to launch stuff locally, it is a thing where you might have something like launch another server that you're testing. You just have to ask it to shut it down quickly. You don't need to keep it for any reason. So just like, hey, it's off to the side. Shut it all down. It can run the npm run dev itself. It doesn't need. There you go. Here we go. Oh, this looks so good. Man, that is cool. Right. Looks good. I just want you to touch up the menu. Items are not, and I will just send it a little thing here, and it will see that this is a little bit off. It'll do a little fix there. And I'm going to show you another skill that I made. Will also be in the school, which is super fun because it's just plug and play. It's pretty awesome. But this looks so good. Like, she's gonna love this. Oh, look at this menu now. That's cool. We're not in the middle of the buttons, though. In terms of space from the top and bottom, it's gonna fix that. It's great. Yeah, a fix. Beautiful. Now, okay, give me the main points, old website, so that I can write up an email for this business owner. And I would like, so I'm going to ask it to give me the main points of the old website so I can turn this into like a simple email and just write that out. Okay, you give me the location that this tester site is located in the files. And now I'm going to show you fun part of what I'm going to do here is I'm going to attach this to my current site so that way I can send the client to my current site. I'm going to go here now. Okay, I have a tester website that I created for a client, and I want you to append it to Zio advertising so that I can send a fully functional link to the potential client to see this site through my URL. It's located here. How would you go about this? Now, to make sure that this is going, I'm also going to go into here just so you can see how things are generally updated. Because I have recently updated the site, I'm going to jump into here. This is in the file manager. This is the out folder. Now, if you use any of my tools, this is all you do to update your website. You grab this, bring it over here, you put it into the public, you click replace. That's how my tools work. You don't need 80 other $10 subscriptions or anything like that. An update, that's literally all an update is. You just have to grab that. We keep it simple over here, guys. Not super crazy. That's happening. This is updating. You can see that there. The base path, option 1 is great. And now that this is updated, you can see here, the live URL will be this. Assets and paths are there. Okay, I'm also going to say, I want this to be, actually it's fine however it is. So here's the out. So now to get this, and I'll show you, right? Before we go to this right now, it's going to be nothing, a 404, right? And so now we're going to come into here and we're going to do our own testing, because why would you not do your own testing? That handled, replace. And now that this is done, we come back here. Let's check this URL. It's not working yet. Weird typing. Excuse me. So the loop issue. So we're going to re-upload this again. This is a common mistake. It says do not upload here. It's correct. What it means is don't upload into this area. You want to upload into folders into this area, but don't upload into this. It's a simple mistake. It can happen. But as you can see here, we got it going, and we're going to see how this works. And then we're just going to send a nice email to the client. And then we're going to look up a bunch of sign companies, and we're going to send a bunch of emails to sign companies just like this. I'm pumped. We're going to try to send out turn this into, and I guess it'll be in this video too, or whatever. I'll make it a different video because this is already long. Probably already lost a bunch of you guys, and that's fine. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now I'm just gonna say, okay, the images are working on this page for some reason. Let's inspect and see if there's any specific reason why this is happening. I need to upload this, open this for me. Here's the out, let's grab that, put it over here. Here is the next step. Let's see if it's fixed. It is still not fixed, or does it just need to be cached? Just needed to be cached. Let's go, and we're up. Okay, this is the tester site we made for the client, and that's it. So we picked a couple websites. I will include those in the description below. And now that we have this, we can send this off to the client, see what they think, and if they like it, we'll ding it for them and finish the rest and create it. I mean, all it needs to be. We are now happening. We're making it happen. Anyways, stay to the end. You're an absolute legend. If you want this stuff, if you want one-on-ones, if you want the skill that I use to turn these websites into a tester website, just one skill, one click, and you're done. You don't need to know or learn or think about anything else. I have it there for you. It's in the School community, which, by the way, if you want to check out the School community, see where it is. It's AI for SEO. This is where you need to be. We have some members coming online. We have people already here. We have stuff, and in the classroom, what you'll see here is getting started, AI for SEO, what you need for AI maxing, getting started, start here, academy guide, and free starter skills here. And then the premium skills, which I'm building now, which will include this search console skill. This is going to be premium. And then this one, this is just for people who add Google Search Console to whatever website they have. And then it's only going to go up from here. I'm going to be adding this one now. So if you want access to this and a bunch of other ones, check out the School community, links in the description. And yeah, comment, and I will give you some tips and tricks and some code for you to use yourself. Especially because thank you for staying to the end. Just comment me up with a skill, and I will send you a skill, but only on this video. This is the only video where you will get the skill for free. Otherwise, you have to come to the school. And who wouldn't want to come to school? My school's awesome. You're going to have a great time. Bunch of people. We're all learning and making money. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.